What's up everyone, Buddy from D20 Village here with a new video. And when I need a new video, not really a new video, more like an old video redone, because I realized the old videos were boring. I know it's been a while, we're not even going to talk about it. Instead, let's get to the video, so let's roll the intro. So if you guys remember, we put out one video which was like the first chapter of D20 Village and Lords of Under Orange, and it was an extremely long video. Not a whole lot of you guys watched it, and going back and rewatching it, it was extremely boring. So we're gonna take that and I'm gonna try putting them into like a couple smaller videos and hopefully make them a little bit more interesting. So in this video, we're just gonna start with backgrounds. We're gonna talk about the three main characters, who they are, where they come from, and why they're even playing the game. So let's get to that. Alright, so starting off, we'll go ahead and start off with Adonis. He is our Triton wizard. His background, pretty much, he grew up in this underwater city, can't remember the name, probably will never go back there again, I don't know. Raised by his uncle and aunt, parents died or left, we don't necessarily know. Raised by an uncle and aunt, they were in the military. His uncle served in the military and was like a general or something like that. And then he was actually training in some school for wizardry and whatnot, and then they were gonna put him and have him marry someone in the court, you know, so he can be like royalty. And he was kind of like, no, bump that, I don't want any of that. So then he like leaves, right, and he goes to the surface and he's staying out with some people, and he hears about this crazy college that's going to teach him magic on land. And so he's like, all right, cool. So he heads off over there, but they don't accept him because he's an outsider. So they tell him, hey, yo, you serve the military for a couple years and then you're good to go. And so that's how he starts doing the military. That's pretty much where we will leave off with Adonis, just because in the military he meets everybody else. Bravo, Team 7. Way to go, gentlemen. Next we have up is Bellamy Lunalux, and his backstory, written by his character, is raised by wolves. That's it. So there's that one. Easy. Next up we have Samson Oak. He actually grew up in this island just south of the Free States where they serve, where they served in the military. He was part of a druidic circle, this community, this clan who had these artifacts, and then people were waging war on him over these artifacts, and so the circle disbanded. And so he didn't know what happened. His parents are gone. As far as he knows, that they're dead, just because he hasn't had any contact with them in who knows how many years. He goes up through the Free States, finds this city, thinks it's pretty awesome, and then actually just wants to use his druidic magic to help out people, because he doesn't like to see people in pain or any of that stuff. So then he wants to be able to help people, I think is accurate. And then I think at some point in time he wants to go back and then like reform the circle. That's like this full arc kind of thing. I don't really know. I think that's pretty much all he has. And then our last member of the party, which is kind of played by me actually, that guy's name is Gaelic Fire Fist. He created the Flaming Fist Party. Actually, it was by his dad. His dad was an artisan, created, I think he was like a potter or something, and then he would always go to the bar, and he kind of just gained like this, not political power, but you know, he kind of just knew everybody, and they all kind of like banded together, and they loved Gaelic, actually no, sorry, not Gaelic, Karnak the Wizard, and so they wanted to go ahead and back him so long as he was properly funding the pubs and bars and all that other stuff. And so they made the Flaming Fist Party, where their whole thing was breaking a bottle of alcohol on their fist and then lighting it on fire, and it's kind of like their emblem. He ends up, you know, growing up, he inherits the potter, whatever the heck, from his dad, and then he ends up joining the military because he decides it's pretty boring, so he sells that off, and pretty much uses that for drinking money. So there's him. Alright, so with that, you guys know the characters, you know their backgrounds as well as I do. I mean, that's pretty much to my extent, I'm the DM. Go ahead and watch the next videos coming up, because that's the whole story of everything. I think those are kind of going to be interesting. We'll see if I do say so myself. And with that, welcome to the D20 Village family. Grab some dice and let's get rolling.